So we're going to talk about how to set up the video and the expectation and the mindset going into playing this 17-minute video for your potential customer. First of all, I want to say it's so important that you have listened to the previous video made by Nick and Sham Palamaki called How to Reach Out. Please listen to that several times. If you didn't get a chance to listen to it yet, listen to that before you reach out to people and try to tell them about what we're doing with this X39 patch. That will save you a lot of headaches and it will just make your whole experience better. If the setup is done correctly, as Nick and Sham explain in the video called How to Reach Out, if that's done correctly, then your chances of taking that order the first time go up massively. As we sit here today, I guess it's the last day of March, Amy and I still have not had anybody tell us no. I don't even know how many times we've played this video. Yesterday, I told somebody no because they just had an organ transplant, but I I have not had anybody say no. We've had people say yes. Uh, we're using the patch already. We've heard a couple of those, and we've heard a couple of I don't have the money yet. And we had one yesterday, and she got the money, and she got started this morning. So we just are not getting a lot of no's because we're following the things that Nick and Sham teach on that video about how to set it up properly, not sending out material to people, not saying too much, not talking to them about the business. I'm not going to get into all that detail, but that mindset has to be correct going into playing this 17-minute video, okay? Now, you do certainly have the option to go through the presentation yourself. I'm just telling you, we don't. And as I sit here with my wife today at the end of March, we are well over 90% enrollment rate. I think 90, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't want to say 100 because that might sound crazy, but I can't even tell you when we've never had a no. So we just continue to do. So we're going to tell you exactly how we lay it out and the expectation and the mindset. Okay. So the video setup is simply this. Be for sure, be bright, be brief, be gone. I'm not there to get into a long conversation with them. Maybe a little bit of small talk, just a couple minutes, 3-4 minutes, whatever. I like to ask them, do you have any health challenges right now? And hear what they say. They'll probably tell you, yeah, my elbow's bothering me, or I had knee surgery, or whatever. Say, great. If you had knee surgery, then I think you'll see something in this video. You'll see that this patch actually helps with inflammation. So keep that in mind as you watch this. I can get you more information after. Okay. So during my warm up, I might ask them a question or two. I might say, "Do you have any loved ones that are having any kind of health challenges, or are you guys pretty healthy?" I mean, if they're sitting there and they got a tank top on, they're all built and all muscular and everything, you can count on it. They go to the gym, okay? So you just say, "You want to stay healthy? I'm sure it looks like you work out a lot and your health is important to you." So kind of read the room a little bit, but most of the people, you can ask them how their health is, and they'll tell you some kind of challenge that they have, okay? I'm going to expect the order. Get that in your mindset right in the beginning. For those of us that have been involved with networking or MLM or whatever you want to call it, we might have a little bit of bad habits that we have to kick to the curb. We might be thinking, it's hard for us to think, expect the order. We're going to get the wholesale order. Really what we're thinking is, they'll be great. I can't wait to get them started. And then they're going to build a big organization and we're going to put all these people on. We're going to do it. If that's your expectation, they can feel that. So please try to get yourself in the mindset of, this patch is so good. I'm going to play this video and they're going to place their wholesale order. And that's where it stops right there. I mean, unless they say I need to talk to 10 people or whatever, usually that's not going to happen. Although I did have one today who booked an appointment already for his brother tomorrow. So as I set this up, mindset is so important. Okay, I'm going to warm up, couple 3 minutes, 5 minutes tops, okay? The shorter the better, as long as it doesn't feel weird like you're rushing them along. Then you say, okay, so like if I'm sharing the video for somebody that Dave brought me, I'll say, so what did Dave tell you about this stem cell technology? Well, nothing. He just told me I need to get on here on this Zoom. Okay, perfect. So this stem cell technology is absolutely amazing. This video, it's short, it's 17 minutes, but it's going to explain to you what stem cells do in our body, a little bit about that, and then maybe a little bit about stem cell injections, how those aren't real favorable for a lot of people, but how this technology works and exactly how it can benefit our bodies. But about 10 minutes in, you're going to see some proof. You're going to actually see pictures of how this affects it. And then at the end, there's going to be an opportunity to get great pricing, wholesale pricing, and about 90% of the people, that's been our experience, 90+%. I don't want to throw a crazy number out there, whatever it is for you. A high percentage of the people, you could say, a high percentage of the people place their wholesale order at the end, and I can help you do that. It's super easy peasy, just takes us a minute. Okay, so I'm going to play this video now, and at the end, we'll figure out which one works best for you, and then we'll get you set up. Okay, great. Here we go. I'm going to turn my camera off so you don't have to look at me the whole time or whatever. That's what I do because it's me talking, but you don't have to do that. Okay, so at the end, the options pop up. This is the important part. Remember in the beginning, I'm expecting to take their order. So at the end, I'm still expecting to take their order. What I don't want to say is, do you have any questions? What I want to say at the end is, I want to ask them a question. So, which one of these packages do you think works best for you? I might shut the share video off, put my mug back on the screen, and say something like, isn't that amazing? Which one of these packages works best for you? And if they have questions, they're going to tell me that they have questions right then. I'll answer their questions, and then I'll help them place their order. And if this sounds like it's forceful to you or too pushy or whatever, all I can tell you is it's not been pushy for us. This is what we do. We do this every day, and we don't get people that tell us no. Because there is no expectation on our side that they're going to build a business, do some kind of networking thing. None of that. This patch is that good. They need this for their health. Okay? So once I start taking their order down, and Amy's usually with me, and I say the same thing every time, I say, I'll have my beautiful secretary write down your information here. What do you need, honey? And then she tells them everything that she needs. She goes through it. Bam, 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 bam. She writes it all down. And that's it. We're done. That's how we set up the video. We play the video every time. Amy and I have not gone through the presentation, though we're capable of it. We have not gone through the presentation in months. Yeah. Months. And we've not got to know. And as I've said before, if it's weird for anybody to play the video, it'd be weird for me to play a video of me in front of them. Like, that is so weird, but it works. So for you, you don't even have to introduce me. I know some of us are used to, oh, you got to introduce the speaker and all that. You don't need to. Just say, I'm going to play this video, and this guy actually goes through all the, you don't even need to tell him who I am. I tell him I'm Tim. Who gives a rip who I am? I want the focus to be on the patch, okay? So you can just say, so this video here is going to explain, just like I said, okay? So that is really how it is. Remember, it's mindset, it's keeping it brief in the beginning, and it's expectation that at the end, they're going to place their order. How do we know that? Because a high percentage of people that we play this video for, they place their order. How do we know that? Because we set it up correctly, because we watched Nick and Sham Palamaki's video, how to reach out, and we follow that step by step. Because if we call them and we say, hey, you need to check out this patch, it's going to help you so much, it's patented, it's a great business, and you can make money. If we're doing all that on the setup and then you play the video, it ain't going to work the same. So please follow what Nick and Sham are teaching, and then set this video up, play the video, take the order, and we think you're going to have great success. We've enjoyed sharing with you guys. God bless. Have a great day.